wait until dinner. Dinner's is gonna be insane because the amount of food is so small. Hey guys, it's your girl Savannah and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be having the recommended serving size for everything I eat today. I'm gonna actually see how ridiculous really are the serving sizes and are they actually gonna fill me up throughout the day if I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We will see. Yeah, we're going to test that out. So make sure to subscribe, turn on the post notifications to be notified every time I post, and let's just get into the video, guys. What do you think? Let's go. Alright guys, so it is 10:58 right now, so it's not really breakfast time. But, you know, I have school, so we're gonna do with what we have to do. So I will be having breakfast, and usually if I have breakfast, it'll be something like bacon and eggs. And usually when I have bacon and eggs, I usually have about 2 eggs and give or take 2 or 3 pieces of bacon, which is this many calories. And today we will not be having that because that is over the serving size. And let's just go check what the serving sizes actually is for bacon and eggs. So now we have the bacon and the eggs, and the serving size for eggs is 1 egg. 1 egg is the serving size for eggs, which are 70 calories. For bacon, and it is 2 pieces of bacon, which isn't horrible. 2 pieces of bacon for 100 calories. So this meal is going to be about 170 calories, and we will show you the difference between how many calories I normally would eat versus how many calories this is. So yeah, I'm just gonna go start making it and I'll show you guys when it's done. So I made the 2 pieces of bacon and the egg, and we're about to eat it. I'm going to be adding some hot sauce to it, and the serving size of hot sauce is a teaspoon. So I have half a teaspoon here, and I'll be filling this up twice to be making a teaspoon, and I will be showing you what everything looks like. 2 pieces of bacon and an egg, and I just threw 1 teaspoon of hot sauce on it. I'm gonna eat this now, and I'll let you know at lunchtime if I'm hungry or if I'm still full from 2 pieces of bacon and 1 egg. We'll see. Let's just eat the bacon and egg. Hey guys, so I just finished the meal, and I just wanted to say that wasn't very filling at all. I don't 100% remember the time I said before, but it hasn't been that long. It's been maybe 30 minutes. I do have lunch coming up soon, so at least I don't have to wait super long to have lunch. But so far, it's alright. I'll check in with you guys at 12:30 when it is lunchtime. Okay, so now it is lunchtime. It is 12:34. And for lunch, I will be having tuna with onions and olive oil and vinegar. And normally I would have a whole can of tuna, and then I would pour over some oil and vinegar. I don't really measure. And then for onions, I just do what I see fit. So I'm going to try to estimate the calories I think that is, and I'll put it up here on the screen of what the calories I normally would have is. But now we're going to be looking at what the actual calories are for the serving sizes of these things, and now I have to eat the actual serving sizes. So guys, now I have all of my ingredients for the tuna, and first thing we need is tuna. And luckily this can, the serving size is 1 can of tuna. Thank God. Some other tunas I was looking at had like a third, and I'm like, I'm not splitting up a third. So it is this whole can but drained is the serving size. And for vinegar, I am going to be using red wine vinegar, and that is 1 tablespoon is the serving size. I use way more than a tablespoon. I can tell you that right now. So that is going to be interesting to see how plain it's going to taste. And then we have extra virgin olive oil. Serving size is 1 tablespoon. And we have an onion. And the onion, usually I just cut off a piece and put whatever I think's fit. But for this, I need 1 cup of onion. That's a lot of onion to go in a can of tuna. So I'm going to go make that tuna and we'll see how it is. Okay, so this is the tuna, just 1 can of tuna drained. And then we have 1 full cup of onions that we have to put into this tuna. That is a lot of onions for 1 can of tuna. Are you ready for this, guys? That is a lot of onions. But this is what it looks like. And I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to let you guys know if this is filling. The calories will be on the screen of how many calories this meal is versus what I normally would have. I think it's going to be pretty much close to the same thing. I don't know 100% how much oil and vinegar I put. I kind of just guesstimate. And onions, I definitely don't put this much onion. This is like every bite there's like an onion in it. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how I am. This is lunchtime. It is 1 o'clock now after I finished all this. And I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I just finished lunch and I am actually full. It was pretty much what I'd normally eat, just very excessive on the onions. I do not recommend putting a cup of onions in 1 can of tuna. It's just really not it. But yeah, I would say I am decently full. I don't feel hungry compared to how I felt after I had the bacon and egg. So I am good. So I think that serving size is reasonable. I mean, to be fair, it was the whole can of tuna, and you know, it was just coming down to, you know, the dressings and the sauces and stuff that you put on top that was a little like I would have put more vinegar and less oil personally, and I definitely would have put less onions. But besides that, it's a normal meal. But wait until dinner. Dinners is gonna be insane because the amount of food is so small. At least I'm thinking in my head it's small, because when you guys just keep watching and you'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Guys, so it is now dinner time. It is 6:03 p.m. and I'm gonna start making dinner. From lunch, I'm still pretty full. Like, I'm not super hungry. Definitely the tuna meal definitely was enough of a serving for me. So far, I think breakfast has been the most unreasonable, and definitely that was not enough food for breakfast. Lunch, I do have to say, was enough food. So, you know, maybe that's an okay serving. But now we are on to dinner. And for dinner, I am going to be having Cherise and peppers over cauliflower rice. I'm really excited. I love this meal. Also, if you hear any noise in the back, it is super windy and raining outside, just to let you guys know. But basically, I will be having Cherise and peppers, and we will be having the serving size for each of the items. So let's just get in and see what the serving sizes for everything are. These are the servings for everything. So we have ground Cherise for the Cherise and peppers, and the serving size of this is 1/4 a cup, guys. That's this much Cherise. That is how much Cherise I'm going to be eating with my Cherise and peppers. Alright, so we're going to have this much Cherise. And then we have the tomato sauce that you cook it with. And that is also 1/4 a cup of sauce. So we will be having 1/4 a cup of the sauce. And then for the peppers, I have green bell peppers, and the serving size for that is 1 pepper, so we will be using 1 pepper. And for jalapenos, it is 1/4 a cup chopped, so we will be doing that. And then for my cauliflower rice, I have a head of cauliflower that I will be shredding, and for that, it is 1 cup of cauliflower rice is a serving, which is a good amount. So that is what I will be eating. I'm going to make it now, guys, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, how much food it really is. I'm really nervous for the 1/4 a cup of Cherise. That is absolutely no Cherise at all. That is no Cherise at all, guys. But it says 1/4 a cup, so we got to use 1/4 a cup. So, guys, I have everything prepared and chopped, and this is how much Cherise we get. Literally, this is how much Cherise we get. That is absolutely no Cherise. I'd probably do like triple that. That is nothing, but that is what we have for Cherise. And this is a cup of cauliflower. It's a little bit less than a cup, but it's close enough. I usually would put probably more than this. That's really not that much. Cauliflower for cauliflower rice. So that is what we're dealing with for my main entrees. And I also have the jalapenos and green peppers all cut up. I'm going to measure that while I'm cooking. And then once I'm done pouring the Cherise, I'm going to fill up the 4th cup with the tomato sauce. So we're going to see how this tastes. It's definitely, this again is nothing. That is no Cherise at all. So we're going to see if I'm going to actually be full with this. I really don't think so, but we're going to see. So I'm going to be back when my dinner is done. This is how much Cherise I'm eating for my Cherise and peppers. That is literally the smallest amount of Cherise I have. That would probably fit into like a little sandwich. That's so nothing. But we have to eat it because that is our serving size. So dinner is finally done. And this is what it looks like. It looks bigger on camera, but let me tell you, that is like a child's plate. Look at, there's barely anything there. It looks good, don't get me wrong. I personally put more sauce than a 4th and more Cherise than that, but what I want to test is how filling really is this, because that is like this much Cherise. Like, you guys saw the video. It was nothing. And so we're going to see how filling it is and how good it actually tastes when there's like, you know, controlling how much sauce and all that I put on it. Alright, so we're going to try this. Get a little bit of everything. It's Cherise and peppers. It tastes really good. I'm going to eat this and I'm going to let you guys know how filling it is, and then we'll wrap up the video and I'll let you guys know if I think the recommended serving size is actually ridiculous or not. Guys, so I just finished dinner and I'm telling you right now, that was not enough food at all. That was very, very, very little food, and definitely most people are going to be hungry after that. So I'm just going to say now that serving sizes, at least the recommended serving sizes based on a 2,000 calorie diet, is a little ridiculous. That a 4th a cup of Cherise is absolutely nothing for your protein, for your meat, especially if that's like your main protein in a meal. That is not enough food. And definitely the bacon and eggs, like the 1 egg and the 2 pieces of bacon, that was only 170 calories. That is not going to fill you up until lunchtime. So the recommended serving sizes are a little ridiculous. Do I think they can be helpful? Yes, I do think they can be helpful to an extent, but I think eat until you're satiated. Just don't overfill yourself, and of course stick to the recommended calories for yourself in a day. I'm probably not going to check in again because I'm most likely not going to eat anything later. It is like 6:30 and this is going to be my last meal and I'm still kind of hungry, guys. Definitely wasn't very filling. I'm going to try to approximate the amount of calories I ate today, and I'll let you guys know. If I can figure it out, it'll be on the screen, and if not, this will be cut out. That was my experience following the recommended serving sizes for a day. It definitely was different for me because I usually don't eat 3 meals a day to begin with, but also these meals were so small for the most part that it wasn't filling at all to even eat these 3 meals. So I don't know, this was like a healthy version where I tried to eat as healthy as I could, but I definitely feel like it is kind of cool to see what the recommended serving sizes are and if it really fills you up or not. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe and turn your post notifications on to be notified when I upload next. And I will be doing more videos similar to this one, some more 24-hour challenges and also weekly challenges. I will be doing that as well, and also my journey on this entire thing. So if you guys want to stick around and see that, make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button for me because this wasn't the most fun thing in the world. And again, follow me on Instagram at Savannah Pacheco so that you can have a chance to have your questions answered, and you'll be the first ones to know when a video is coming out and what the video is going to be about, and you can have a chance to be in the video. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, evening, or night, and bye guys.